Hello, everyone. Happy Easter. I hope everybody had a good weekend. It's Dan here again. Just wanted to touch base with everybody as the week has gone on here. It's been great here. We've been outside a little bit, and me and my family are moving at the end of this month, so we've been having some nice weather to pack to. And we got a few boxes ready, and we're getting ready to go up to Sydney, actually, is where we're moving to. And I hope you're doing well, whatever this week has found you doing, whether you're able to be at work or you haven't been, if the kids are driving you nuts because they're not at school, or if you're really enjoying the new homeschooling venture, perhaps, that you and your family are on. And hopefully you had a chance to connect with some people from Oaklands or your friends and family. If you can connect with us through Facebook, through our videos, you can connect with us on our website. We have several Zoom groups that meet during the week, Bible studies, and just times to just hang out and encourage one another and just catch up with each other and try and stay connected in a world that was already really disconnected. We even seem to be more disconnected. And so I hope you have a chance to do that. If you haven't, please drop us a note. Let us know who you are and if there's anything we can do for you, if there's any way that you want to help do some stuff for others. I know the community center at Oaklands is got us to help them get some meal stuff prepared for some people who need it. And we're all in for helping our community and our church and the city around us get through this time where everybody, doesn't really know what to think sometimes, and everything's still up in the air. Just a couple things, though, updates. The videos that Tracy is making, she makes videos every week for women's groups and for the kids groups. And I just want to encourage you, you can share those, guys, families without kids. All of us can share those. It might, again, we might not watch the kid videos, but people that watch our Facebook page and people we're friends with might really be able to use those and might really think those are great, and their kids might get a lot out of it, or the women that they know in their lives might get a lot out of the stuff that Tracy is sharing. So even if you're not watching the videos because they don't pertain to you, you could share them on your Facebook page and encourage others to watch them, and we can share that. We make them so that they get watched and so they get shared around. So share all of the videos as much as you can. We're putting some effort into making these things and keeping us connected, and they're good. So she does such a great job on all of these things. I know the kids like watching them over and over again. So I'm looking forward to this Sunday, and we're going to continue again in this series that we've started a couple of weeks before Easter called What's the Story, and what does the Bible really say? And there's a lot of people out there that have different ideas of what it is, and sometimes we're so good at picking little pieces apart and kind of saying that's the thing. And so what we're really trying to do is make the whole Bible come together as what does it say from the beginning to end? Because God has said that he has declared the end from the beginning, and he has a plan, and he's working it all out, and no matter how crazy it might seem today, he knows what he's doing. And so what exactly is it that he's doing? And we've been concentrating on Easter, and we're going to keep doing that. There's a lot of stuff going on during that last week before Jesus is arrested and tried and executed, and then the next few days, what happens there. So we're going to continue on all of that and tying that into what has been declared from the beginning and what is still to come that God has told us about. And so keep focusing on the bigger picture of the Bible as we go through this series. We're going to do that again this week. Just something little that I was thinking about this week as I was thinking about what to say on Sunday and in the coming weeks. John, the book of John, written by the Apostle John, the same guy that wrote 1st, 2nd, 3rd John, some letters that we have in the Bible, and the guy who wrote the last book of the Bible, the Revelation of Jesus Christ to John when he was an old man in exile. Again, John was the last disciple to die, the only one to die in old age. The rest all went to their own deaths by execution in various forms. But the book of John, half of it is almost half of it is about this last week in Jesus' life after he triumphal entry into Jerusalem leading up to his crucifixion and resurrection. But did you know that John chapter 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 5 chapters of John are dedicated to what Jesus said the night that they had the Last Supper, the night the night preceding him going to the garden to be arrested. 5 chapters, 4 chapters of like teaching, and then 1 chapter of a prayer, what we call his high priestly prayer. And he said a ton of stuff in there, and John recorded a lot of stuff there. He said a lot of stuff that they weren't really going to understand until later. And then he reminds them of this, that life's not going to be easy. And this world is going to be a hard place to live in. It's going to be hard specifically for you as my followers. And this kind of stuff that I wonder, this idea that Jesus promises wealth and happiness and the good life now and all of that. So I don't know what Bible that comes from, but it doesn't come from the one I read. And Jesus was very clear to his disciples that night that, hey, there's going to be problems, and this is going to be a difficult place to live in for a long time. And right at the end of that, before he transitions to his prayer, he says this in John chapter 16, verse 33. He said, I have said these things to you that that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world. Just a couple quick things for us to remember. Notice why. He tells them why he's telling them all these things. Hey, this isn't very good news, Jesus. But here's why I'm telling you, though. I have said these things to you that in me you may have peace. Everybody wants peace, right? Everybody wants comfort. This word they hear used, peace, means freedom from worry. Everybody wants to be free from worry. Well, notice Jesus wants to give them that. And how is he giving them that? He said, I'm telling you these things so that you can be free from worry. I'm telling you, not that everything is going to be great. I'm not going to lie to you about things and promise you things that aren't going to come true. I'm going to tell you the truth. The truth is going to be the thing that frees you from worry. When you know the truth, when you know that, hey, I'm not expecting everything to be super easy and easy street and a bowl of cherries and all of those things, because Jesus never promised me that. In fact, he promised it's going to be the opposite of that. It's going to be difficult. And so we know the truth. So when things happen that are difficult, it doesn't surprise us, doesn't knock us off course, but they say, hey, this is what it was supposed to happen. And then he says, in this world you'll have tribulation, but take heart, because I have overcome the world. And that is the good news of Easter. That's the good news of the Bible. That's the good news from the beginning to the end, that God has overcome this world, and he offers that overcoming to us. No matter what things may look like now, how dire the disease is or not, and how bad the economy is going to be or get, and how long this is all going to last. Okay, I want you to have peace. I have promised you that things are going to be difficult, but don't worry how difficult things are. I've overcome it all. I will overcome it all, and it's all going to turn out exactly the way I said it would. And it's going to turn out in eternal good and glory and a redeemed universe for all those who call me Lord and Savior and who turn from their sin and put their faith in me. I will give all of this to you, and you know a better day is coming. No matter how bad things look, no matter how good things look, your best days are always ahead of you because of me, Jesus says. So anyway, we're going to keep unpacking that story, looking forward to being seen by you on Sunday morning, and have a good weekend, and we will talk again next week. You're loved. Bye.